Prosecution Fund to collect money recovered from corruption. The DPP said that the proceeds from corruption will then be restituted back to the National Treasury. Speaking at Old Moses Camp at the base of Mount Kenya, where he met a group of 30 human rights activists who had scaled the mountain to raise awareness on rights violations, the Director of Public Prosecution, Nudin Haji, announced that his office is working to see that a prosecution fund is created to aid in collecting money recovered from matters corruption. The DPP clarified that the fund will be run by persons of high integrity to ensure that looted funds are returned back to the government, pointing out that some of the recovered money from corruption deeds will be used to fund human rights awareness efforts across the country.
Setting up what we are calling a prosecution fund, not the judiciary. This is a prosecution fund, and it's going to be a fund that will collect all monies that have been covered from corruption. And once this is set up and ready, we've had a little bit of a problem with the Treasury. My argument is that we take this money back to Treasury, we don't see where it's going. Right. So it must go somewhere where we will have people of integrity who will be able to show Kenyans how this money has been restituted back.
The DPP, however, regretted that the scourge of corruption was hindering the country's realization of Chapter 4 of the Constitution, adding that in the endeavor to fight the vice, the government will also ensure that human rights are secured and protected.
To put the flag of people that you call gender, sexual minority groups. They were in the room. I say, look here, we are going to say that discrimination, injustice, lack of access to services just because of who you are should not be allowed in this country.
The Director of Amnesty International Kenya, Houghton Irongo, on his part lauded the mountaineering team, saying that their hike to Point Lenana would inspire a third revolution in the country that will see corruption, impunity, and other forms of injustices ended.